This photo of China's new stealth warship docked at the dock has triggered a series of new speculations. Its appearance is neat and smooth, and its stealth performance is outstanding. It is likely that more new stealth warships will soon appear in the future, which will undoubtedly be a major challenge for the United States and its allies. A stealth ship is a ship that employs stealth technology construction techniques in an effort to make it harder to detect by one or more of radar, visual, sonar, and infrared methods. These techniques borrow from stealth aircraft technology, although some aspects such as wake and acoustic signature reduction, acoustic quieting are unique to stealth ships' design. Although radar cross-section reduction is a fairly new concept, many other forms of masking a ship have existed for centuries or even millennia. In designing a ship with a reduced radar signature, the main concerns are radar beams originating near or slightly above the horizon as seen from the ship coming from distant patrol aircraft. Other ships, or sea-skimming anti-ship missiles with active radar seekers. Therefore, the shape of the ship avoids vertical surfaces, which are effective at reflecting such beams directly back to the emitter. Retro-reflective right angles are eliminated to avoid the cat's eye effect. A stealthy ship shape can be achieved by constructing the hull and superstructure with a series of slightly protruding and retruding surfaces. Furthermore, round shapes on the ship are eliminated or covered up, examples being smokestacks and gun turrets. Also, cavities that present a horizontal face are to be eliminated since they are very visible to radar. To bypass these limitations, many ships use features such as panels that cover reflective surfaces or use alternate designs of hardware. Additionally, efforts are made to minimize gaps on the ship. Hull shapes include tumble-home hull designs, which slope inward from the waterline, and small waterplane area twin hulls, which allow for better stability when using a tumble-home hull. These RCS design principles were developed by several navies independently in the 1980s using work done on aircraft radar cross-section reduction as the starting point. The currently serving Zumwalt-class destroyer is a modern example of a stealth ship from the US Navy. Despite being 40% larger than an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, its radar signature is more akin to a fishing boat, according to a spokesman for Naval Sea Systems Command. Sound levels are comparable to the Los Angeles-class submarine. The tumble-home hull and composite material deckhouse reduce radar return. Water sleeting along the sides, along with passive cool air induction in the MAC, reduces infrared signature. Overall, the destroyer's angular build makes it 50 times harder to spot on radar than an ordinary destroyer. In this era of information explosion, every exposure of China's new weapons and equipment can attract widespread attention from the outside world. Recently, a panoramic picture of China's new stealth warship went viral on the internet, once again attracting global attention. The American media even used a magnifying glass to try to find some clues from this mysterious warship. This photo of China's new stealth warship docked at the dock has triggered a series of new speculations. Its appearance is neat and smooth, and its stealth performance is outstanding. US media said that all signs indicate that this warship is not a mass-produced warship, but an integrated stealth test platform for testing new technologies. US media paid special attention to the launcher at the rear of the warship. Although it looks like the HQ-10 close-in defense missile system, the latest photos show that the launcher is obviously not loaded with missiles and only has a launch hole. This has sparked widespread speculation from the outside world. Some people believe that this may be a newly developed optoelectronic reconnaissance device. Or more likely some kind of sea-based directed energy laser weapon used to intercept incoming missiles, drones and other aerial targets at close range. US media said that the People's Liberation Army has made significant progress in the research and development of laser weapons and has recently conducted tests on offshore platforms. Perhaps in the near future, we will be able to see Chinese surface ships equipped with laser-directed energy weapons in large quantities. In addition to laser weapons, the US media also noticed other design details of the warship. The main gun at the bow may be hidden in a stealth cover, similar to the US Zumwalt-class destroyer. Behind the gun is the vertical launch system, which the US media speculated might be a 16-unit missile launch system. However, the hangar at the rear of the warship lacks access for helicopters, and it is likely that there is only a flight deck, and helicopters cannot be parked in the hangar. This means that the ship is more experimental in nature and may only be able to be used for limited takeoff and landing deployments by helicopters or drones. Interestingly, the US media also believes that a detail of China's new stealth warship is similar to that of Japanese warships. The mast on the top is similar to the integrated stealth antenna system used by Japan's Megami-class frigates. In addition to its strong stealth advantage, this mast also integrates a variety of electronic equipment, such as tactical data links, air navigation systems, friend or foe identification antennas, general electronic warfare systems, and communication systems. US media believe that this is the design trend of future military ships. This is also a major technical route for future military ships. Although the US Navy's Zumwalt-class destroyer has been criticized by the outside world, its all-electric propulsion system is satisfactory. This greatly improves the operational efficiency, survivability, and system redundancy of warship equipment, and effectively reduces operating costs. The Chinese Navy is likely borrowing this technology to equip its fleet with more advanced electronic sensors or directed energy weapons that require large amounts of power. The United States is clearly concerned about the Chinese Navy's stepped-up testing of new generation ship technology. They believe that the Chinese Navy is very determined about its future technological path, which is to vigorously develop stealth ships. This will play an important role in the potential conflicts between the PLA and the Taiwan Strait and the South China Sea in the future. What worries the US even more is that China's shipbuilding capacity is far ahead. Take this stealth warship as an example. Construction will only begin in August 2023 and it will be seaworthy by the end of the year. US media believe that the rapid breakthroughs in new technologies coupled with the world's best shipbuilding capabilities will further accelerate the iteration of the Chinese Navy. It is likely that more new stealth warships will soon appear in the future, which will undoubtedly be a major challenge for the United States and its allies.